demons. But who is the best? Who is even more powerful than Upper Moon Demon 1 Kokushibo? Forget him, who is he that is much more powerful than Demon King Muzan himself? Let's see together. Number 10. Nezuko. Nezuko is strong, but how strong really? Well, you can say that she is powerful enough to kick out Daki from the list. Nezuko was first awakened while fighting Daki, after which she humiliated and thrashed her like she was a play toy for her. Daki constantly tried to inflict damage on Nezuko, but none of her attacks were effective. The best thing about their fight was that Nezuko didn't just defeat her, but also shattered her ego. After being awakened, Nezuko's regenerating abilities far surpassed that of any other demon. She was a unique case among the demons because of her resistance to the sun. Her blood demon art has the ability to generate pinkish flames using her blood that could only harm demons and not humans. Number 9. Gyutaro. Given his fragile looks, no one could ever imagine that Gyutaro is one of the strongest demons in the series. But he was powerful enough to hold Tengen Uzui and Tanjiro alone for a long time. In fact, he was almost successful in killing them on multiple occasions. If Tengen or Tanjiro had to fight Gyutaro alone, there's no way they could have defeated him. Both Gyutaro and Daki hold upper rank 6 positions, but he is far superior to his sister. He had killed 15 Hashiras in the past, making him one of the most experienced demons in actual battles. His blood demon art allowed him to manipulate his blood and make lethal weapons that could kill anyone in one clean swing. The same blood can also act as a barrier from his opponent's attacks. Number 8. Gyokko. Season 3 of Demon Slayer is highly awaited, and Gyokko is one of the main reasons that will make it an incredible one. He will be one of the main antagonists of the Swordsman Village arc and will fight against the youngest Hashira, Muichiro Tokito. Just like any other demon, Gyokko also had a painful childhood, losing his parents at an early age and being hated by society. As a demon, Gyokko obviously has a natural instinct to hate and kill people, but his obsession remains with children as he loves to eat their flesh. Throughout his human life, Gyokko had a connection with fishing and the sea, and his demon form also embodied the same sort of powers. His most prominent powers remain summoning giant fish-like monsters, teleportation, and trapping people inside his pots. Number 7. Nakime. Nakime is an upper rank 4 demon and one of the most mysterious characters in the entire series. We even have an entire video explaining who she's Muzan's absolute favorite, even more than Kokushibo and Akaza. Here you can watch it. There's just one appearance of Nakime in the show till now, where we see her playing her biwa at the Infinity Castle. Like all other demons, Nakime doesn't kill people recklessly. Her main work is to summon other demons on Muzan's orders. Nakime, in her human life, was a serial killer who played biwa professionally. She built a habit of killing someone before her stage performance as the thrill and tension of committing murder made her biwa sound better than ever. But one day, her target was none other than Muzan himself, who offered her to become a demon, and Nakime accepted his offer. Her power includes manipulation of space, which she can use to change the Infinity Castle as per her liking. Number 6. Hantengu. But before, let me tell you that we have launched our membership program in which there are some amazing perks. Make sure to check that out. Hantengu is another main antagonist of the Swordsman Village arc alongside Gyokko. He can even surpass Gyutaro when it comes to being the most hideous looking character of the series. His immense powers could easily put most demons and demon slayers to shame. But ironically, Hantengu easily cries in fear and constantly shows signs of paranoia. Both as a human and a demon, Hantengu remained in a delusion that he was absolutely innocent, despite committing some of the most heinous crimes. Hantengu can use his power to make clones of himself, with each clone personifying a different personality, ability, and appearance. Besides his base form as Hantengu, his other personalities include Seikido, Karaku, Aizetsu, Urogi, Zohakuten, and Urami. Each of these personalities has its different blood demon art too. Number 5. Akaza. People hate Akaza for what he did to Rengoku, but they still need to admit that he is too powerful to be taken down alone. Some fans also argue that during his fight with Rengoku, Akaza was not using his full potential. His initial motive was not to kill Rengoku, but to convince him to turn into a demon, so he was trying not to be too harsh on him. Akaza is an upper rank 3 demon and one of the most faithful minions of the Demon King Muzan Kibutsuji. The blood demon art that Akaza uses is known as Destructive Death. Using his ability, he can create destructive shockwaves at will. These shockwaves can be given different forms like cannon-shaped, circular, spike-shaped, air pressure, and much more. Number 4. Doma. We haven't seen Doma in action, but the fans are aware of his potential. Doma was the one who offered Daki and Gyutaro to become demons. At first, Doma looks like a very calm and peaceful demon with a charismatic personality, but it's not what it looks like. He was the leader of a cult named Eternal Paradise Faith, where people followed him and he solved their troubles. Later, he started killing and eating his followers. Doma's blood demon art is called cryokinesis. He's the kind of demon who holds the powers of ice. Doma can quickly generate ice at will and spawn it anywhere he wants. Being an ice demon, Doma can decrease the temperature of a place to such an extent that his opponent can freeze to death. Being an upper rank 2 demon, Doma is a master in using his blood demon art. Number 3. Kokushibo. Kokushibo's powers are unmatched by that of any other demon. He is an upper rank 1 demon holding the top position in the list of 12 Kizukis. Kokushibo is not just a random person who becomes a strong demon after Muzan. In fact, he is linked to 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐬𝐷 Sugekuni, the greater demon slayer to have ever lived. Kokushibo uses Crescent Moonblade's blood demon art, which allows him to use the crescent moon-shaped blades he creates from his flesh katana. These deadly crescent moon blades can be altered in size and speed, making Kokushibo's moves even more unpredictable. In addition to that, the different shapes and the range of his sword slashes make Kokushibo's attacks even more lethal. Number 2. Muzan Kibutsuji. The next on the list is Demon King Muzan Kibutsuji. He is the main antagonist of the show and the creator of all demons. Muzan is almost eternal, as the only thing that can kill him is sunlight. Even if beheaded, Muzan's head can regenerate, unlike other demons. His sole mission is to either find the blue spider lily, a mystical flower known to cure the illness, or to create more demons so that one day any one of them would be able to overcome their weakness of sunlight. Muzan's blood demon art is known as biokinesis, which grants him multiple powerful abilities. Muzan can easily alter his flesh, limbs, and organs, and can also change facial features at will. Biokinesis allows Muzan to generate a variety of weapons using his flesh and bones. In addition to that, he can also create multiple puppets that he can control. Even after splitting himself into hundreds of pieces, Muzan can reattach and become one being again. Number 1. Tanjiro's demon form. This might come as a surprise to most fans, but yes, at one point in the manga, Tanjiro is turned into a demon, and his demon form is so powerful that our little boy even surpasses Muzan Kibutsuji. In the very far chapters of the manga, before being killed by the demon slayers, Muzan passes on his feelings and powers to Tanjiro. After turning into a demon, Tanjiro is able to develop resistance to sunlight, making him the second demon after Nezuko to be able to do so. Luckily, Tanjiro is quickly turned back to human using the humanizing drug developed by Tamayo. Tanjiro had all the abilities of Muzan, plus he was resistant to sunlight. And if Tanjiro had consumed Muzan's blood at will, he would have even surpassed the powers of the greatest demon slayer Yorichi Sugekuni. No doubt they are demons and have amazing powers, but do you know about 10 amazing swords that our Hashiras use? And which ones is best than the rest of the swords? No? Watch this video to know.